something off here for a moment. Or maybe nothing's off. Alright. I bid you welcome to Legion. Today we're turning back into Doom, so we can join the Doomslayer into finding out whatever this Samuel Bella robot machine is trying to get us to do, the human station. And see where the demons are destroying everything around us. Last time, I expressed my particular hatred for a certain clown. But today I expect we will find different things to be able to retain Doom Guy's anger. I should have checked the marker or the map. This is the place where we were going before. The entire facility is, if I understood the robot a moment ago, running in mysterious hellish energy. Wonder if the presence of the new demon is actually giving it less or more power. If I recall the quest, we are heading to the foundry. Oh wow. That's quite the ending. I thought we had already started the next bit of the mission after the whole information. With ourselves back online, the full-scale and origin of the attack is revealed. Olivia appears that the lady that's telling us that she's going to sacrifice everyone here, including ourselves, into the new demon world. Lead scientist, Code leader, Hellwave releases Hell. Hellwave kills the people. Urgent energy resurrects the corpses. Sounds like she had a plan.
After running more diagnostics on the active Praetor suit, it appears that I can accelerate the upgrading of your arsenal by measuring your combat effectiveness. I have added a tracker to your helmet's display.
The facility will not allow you access to the turbine room unless the demonic threat level is brought down inside the foundry. Our security systems cannot be overridden.
Good old. Kill as many demons as you can, get as many points as you will. Some of these have a gas leak including in themselves. That's worth a kill.
Warning, core temperature rising.
Alright, there is an objective and just open. Cool this guy. Okay. Demons are spawning or just spawning? Love that grenade launcher on this one. Quite the many. Hearing more demons, not seeing enough demons. Where are they? Multiple markers. It's an open section. Can I just go? Blue access card, okay. Blue access card, I presume. Barrier lock, alright. Getting surrounded by demons. Directional murderizing is so nice. Getting to see a bunch of the different animations. Do you have a key card? Yellow. This is the wrong color, right? The other team asked for a blue one. pretty sure there is verticality. Oh, why? How do I get on top of this ominous flaming pipes? Is the answer perhaps just to check them out? Is this hell? It seems to be. Still good at all, man. I really like the design of the Hell Knight on this one. It reminds me a lot of the Hell Knight from the previous Doom game. The Doom 3 Hell Knight were actually really cool in my opinion. Not entirely sure. I even like the shield, guys. I need a plasma weapon soon. Secrets? The design of the Hell Knights in Doom Eternal are cool. I still like these ones better. The whole not having eyes, or they mostly look like they don't have eyes, I think it's better than the regular demon face, just more teeth on it. I'm going in circles. Now this is where I can meet. Is this where I can meet? No, I can't. I jump down there. This place has nothing. This place has gas leak, man. I drop there. This is slightly different entrance. Oh, okay, this is English. Any other demons feel like getting shot? Because we're getting too creative with the positioning. I was pretty certain there was progress around here. It's really just a quick way up. No, not climbable, alright. So I just pretended to find that place. It looks primed for exploration. And get used. Speaking of cooler designs and demons, I have given thought to the question, what is cool? We all know what a cool thing is, but can we really describe what coolness is? I think everyone has a different definition of what is or isn't cool. Oh, you go. And I've heard an expression that really caught my attention a couple days ago. Wandering through YouTube comment sections as a terminally online person that I am, I saw someone talking about Riddick from the movies. I mentioned that he was like the pinnacle of cool in the 2000s from like a kid's point of view. It was like the kid's definition of cool in the 2000s. Damn right. And it got me thinking, when does the definition of cool change? Because we all know what they mean when they say like it's a 12-year-old definition of cool, a 10-year-old definition of cool. I drew my fair share of dinosaurs covered in spines and putting every single one of them meticulously colored with red,
Demonic threat
you know, to
reduced
make sure
by
that everyone
25%.
knows that it's a bloody dinosaur, it's a violent dinosaur. And that makes me wonder, is the dinosaur being violent, covered in blood? Somebody here is trying to bring their mom back to life. What makes a dinosaur covered in spikes cooler than a dinosaur that's just a regular dinosaur? And at some point we stop believing that a dinosaur covered in spikes is cooler, right? Or is it? Giving it some thought, around an hour or so actually, that this idea was invading my mind, I came to the conclusion that things don't actually stop being cool. Like 12-year-old definition of cool is still cool. It's just that we start to give more value to other things like character traits or character development. So a dinosaur covered in spikes is not. It's not that it's not cool, but it's not as interesting as a character itself, as a dinosaur with a backstory and lore. Everyone likes Godzilla, but there's more to Godzilla than just a giant nuclear monster. So I wonder with something like Riddick, that is not covered in spikes, but does walk around with dubiously practical knives, and is still seen, at least in my opinion, still considered a cool character, even if he doesn't seem to have much development, especially by the time the first movie showed up, because it was just basically being this so seen. More health better. More health is less dying. We cannot get armor back with glory kills, but we can get health, so more of the things we can actually refill. Oh! Oh, got them. Well, in case you were curious, this is a Terminator reference. It's not that I got murdered, I wanted to show you. Peak reference. I'm under the
reduced by
impression
25%.
most of my deaths here are me falling off cliffs. This is some OSHA violations going on here. Always check your ratings, guys. Don't wanna trip and fall into molten lava. Going back to things that are cool, like molten lava. I started to wonder what characters are cool and what aren't, because if spikes don't make everything cooler, because Riddick is not covered in spikes, and you can see over-designed fantasy armors that are covered in spikes and blades and whatnot, like the Daedric armor from Skyrim or something, and they are like, oh, 12-year-old definition of cool. Why do kids like spikes? On the other hand, I find whales, you know, the animal whales, pretty cool. And I think most people would agree that whales are in fact cool. Is the demon gonna show up again? Nice. But if whales are cool and whales don't have spikes, Why are whales? My conclusion is that whales. Oh, let's go.
Stay focused. Stay committed.
This is.
Remember, the blind council is always watching.
Yeah, I need to break. If whales are cool, even when they don't have spikes. My conclusion is that whales are cool with or without spikes because they are pretty big. And not all animals are as big as whales. So that makes whales comparatively exceptional. Two points on that one. I like the grenade there, I say at the moment the demon. Get out, yeah. Whales are exceptional because most animals are not as big as whales. Which begs the question, are things that are exceptional cool by definition? I mean, when we see things that are interested, that are different or are special or are unique, collections and whatnot are usually made out of things that are unique. So does that mean being uncommon makes it cool? It might be part of it, but I don't think being uncommon is exactly that makes. Oh, that was a cool one. What makes it cooler, because you can see a clown walking down the street. What's my obsession with clowns? I got no obsession with clowns. This was just an example. And I don't think most people would say that someone dressed as a clown is exceptionally cool just by being a clown on the street. Maybe if it's a specific clown that someone likes, they might find it cool, but not like regular clowns, not to these or regular clowns. I mean, it's a job. And being actually funny is not easy. But as exceptional as finding a clown walking down the street might be, it doesn't make it automatically cool, as much as a whale just being big. It's not the pinnacle of coolness, although I do find whales very cool. Tardigrades are famous for not dying under like any condition. Oh, they got... Alright, they got their own animation. That was pretty cool. Even though I was the one getting brutally murdered. And it might not have been exceptional. I guess it is a bit exceptional. Not all enemies have murdered me with a cool animation. With a cool animation, what makes that animation cool? If tardigrades can be cool even though they are exceptionally small, then it's not just the size of creature that makes them better. Being big is cool, but being very small is cool too. Make it make sense. Conclusion, it's not that they're small or they're big, it's that they are good at whatever it is that they're doing. Not dying is very cool. And tardigrades do not dying very well. Whales managed to become... His murder animation against me was cooler than mine against him, that feels unfair.
Demonic threat reduced by 50%.
There's no blue key card. Oh, this is the spot that I saw at the top. We were down there a moment ago. So things being good at their job makes them cool. Whales are pretty big. Most animals are not very big. At least compared to whales.
Devotion to the UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new
Tardigrades are pretty small, but tardigrades get to live by being very small. And that's pretty cool.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death in this method? See Jessica for resources for assistance.
So the most important bit is that it works. The most important thing for a thing to be cool is that it works at whatever it is it's doing. So being effective is cool. And I think that gets pretty close. When people see Neo from the Matrix breaking people's spines with karate kicks, Neo is, I believe, undeniably very cool. For the modern audience, I guess. John Wick is very cool, and he's really good at killing people with pencils.
Demonic threat
To the
reduced
UAC's
by
mission on Mars is the
75%.
foundation to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm and move humanity into the future.
Get over here. Giant bastard. That's right. So John Wick killing people with pencils is pretty cool. Neo, which is the same guy, probably a vampire. Vampires are pretty cool. Monsters are pretty cool. Demons are pretty cool. What makes these creatures cool? Doom guy is pretty cool because he's pretty good at killing demons. Probably the best that there is around, right? So things that are good at their jobs, being hyper competent is pretty cool.
UAC's mission on Mars is the foundation to our success.
Which begs the question, what's the difference between 12-year-old definition of cool? How are dinosaurs covered in spikes cool? But so is Neo, who as far as I know is not covered in spikes. A little bit disappointing if you ask me. Well, I think spikes on a dinosaur are our perception of a dinosaur being effective at defending itself. And a dinosaur with spikes covered in blood means that the dinosaur has successfully defended himself from a variety of potential dinosaur enemies. And as such, that dinosaur is pretty cool.
See Jessica
Who the
for
hell is that?
resources for assistance.
What? Going in circles.
UAC's mission
I'm getting
on
lost in
Mars
how
is
cool
the
the dinosaur
foundation
is.
to our success. With you, we will establish a new paradigm.
Ah, yeah. And so dinosaurs covered in spikes simply mean that the dinosaur is effective at fighting off other dinosaurs, because as far as we understand, having spikes is good to defend yourself. It stops other dinosaurs from eating you, so that makes you a cooler dinosaur. Armor covered in spikes is apparently hyper effective. Or hyper competent at defending you, because that means you can even hurt people that tries to attack you, which deters people from doing so, which means that armor covered in spikes is cool. Trying to apply this to as much things as come to mind. I believe paint a picture that seems almost accurate, but it means a couple things. I arrive over here. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Build up XXC releases a powerful blast. Stun bomb. I believe tactical scope is probably better, but I like micro missiles. How can I not pick micro missiles for a machine gun? Tap to view multi-chamber cylinder located in a primary barrel loaded with HMX missiles. Small deadly rockets were designed to deliver multiple payloads to a single target. Can also be used to subdue multiple targets within a tight kill zone. The missiles will detonate shortly after making contact with any surface. Works for me. My missile. Hell yeah. I am missing. Oh, no. This is where we were. I could not access that door. I already got that little doom guy. I am missing operator ship all the way over here. My bad, but I really want upgrades. Will I make the run back all the way there for an upgrade? I will. There's another obscure mechanism in here. I need to go back, climb the stairs. Or they're back. So things being hyper efficient makes them cool. So Riddick is hyper efficient at killing people with cups, metal cups. Right here somewhere. Somewhere atop this. Makes no sense. I'm apparently looking at it, but I cannot see a clear way into this spot. Can I get on top of this thing? Feel your way around. You cannot keep your secrets forever. Here we go. Oh, 2 upgrades, that means we can get the upgrade for the armor. Not this one. Environmental resistance, this one, dexterity. We get that grenade cooldown, but I'm not even using them. Quick weapons faster. Nice. Now run back. All the way over there. Is any faster? Turning dinosaurs into spike-covered messes seems to be a 12-year-old version of effectiveness. That's why it's cool. Make your bloody dinosaur covered in spikes. But as you grow up, you realize that being covered in spikes is not actually hyper-competent. And if it's not hyper-competent, it's not actually
UAC's
cool.
mission on Mars is the foundation to our success.
That's why things stop being quote-unquote 12-year-old version of coolness. Does this actually apply to a character like Riddick? I mean, you also have things like Ghost Rider or Spawn, who are dudes in capes covered in metal. That's supposed to activate this, or... Does this man have a keycard? I guess I cannot activate this.
Access denied.
I need this man's hand.
Warning, core temperature rising.
I guess there's nothing else to it. Oh, hey, I remember seeing that guy on the other one. Parkour. Give me a hand, man. We need to activate this door. God damn it. Nice. That really helped us make the jump. We have the hand. Does he have a pocket for the extra limbs that he rips out of people in order to use? Root to valve pressure door
Gas
seal.
leak stopped.
Suddenly OSHA certified. Very well. Does that open the main door? Oh yeah. So you have checked the navigation that's literally telling me where to go right now. So Doomguy remains cool because he remains hyper competent despite what we know. Or because of what we don't know. I mean, I think most people do not have personal experience dealing with extreme demonic invasion. And those that might have some experience probably don't have as much as him. Or cannot deny that simply using extremely high caliber weaponry to shred the enemies of humanity is not exactly ineffective.
Demonic presence reduced to minimum safe levels. Lockdown disengaged. Turbine room doors now open.
I was kind of expecting the Hell Knight to show up. Guess he did it. The question about the perception of what is hyper competent and what isn't in order to define what's cool and what isn't. Off you go. Nice. I think it becomes a bit of a recursive argument, is that the right word? Like some things are
Core temperature reaching critical levels.
a picture of something being hyper competent, and some things might have become associated with a character that's hyper competent, where the core hit level activate your mind term, blah, blah, blah. Some things might have become associated with being hyper competent because of the characters that use them. Get over here faster. Zero. Something like wearing black overcoats and sunglasses indoors. Wearing sunglasses indoors is gonna cut with the definition of something being competent, much less hyper competent. If anything, it kinda goes against the intention of what glasses are even for. Not like you're gonna have sunlight in there. But it goes full circle, because that means that whatever is doing using the glasses is so competent he doesn't need to see inside because it's completely dark, and regardless of his ability to see. Still able to perform whatever activity he's doing, like fighting a bunch of security guards as in the initial scenes of the Matrix, or hunting vampires like Blake. Why don't you get a free pass? Which group of mammal is this?
The core temperature is now stabilized.
Weapon upgrade points. Ammo cost of micro missiles. Size with explosion. Removes the loading time for an explosive shot. Hell yeah.
The primary control room has been activated somewhere nearby. It could be Olivia.
You seeing anything back there? There's a whole lower level. Any secrets hiding from me over here? Any cool sunglasses? Going back to the full circle thing, that means that something like Doom guy wearing super awesome armor that absorbs demon souls and whatnot, which I like, by the way. I think the Predator armor is one of the best looking super soldier spaceman armors out there. Probably even more so than Master Chief armor, which is iconic, but they kind of change it a little bit every game. Although the Master Chief helmet is better in my opinion. At least better looking, specifically. Not gonna question how powerful the Demon Soul absorbing armor is.
Authorization. Olivia Pierce. Alpha 402.
Villainy.
She has locked me out, Dr. Hayden.
Security cannot be overridden, proceeds to override it, okay.
All power rerouted to Argent Energy Tower.
She is trying to tear open the portal between our world and theirs.
You could not have saved them anyway.
It's cooler because he doesn't talk. I mean, yeah, it's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
The system won't allow anyone but Olivia to override it now. We will have to shut down the Argent Tower manually from the surface.
Fancy word for we're gonna have to kill this guy. Characteristics that exceed. I think that falls fairly square on hyper competent things. I mean, not just competent things. I mean, you can see a person that works in security, like the agents from the Matrix, that they are dudes wearing suits. A lot of people, I think, would say suits are cool things. So Europe is trying to open a way into the other dimension, bring about the end of this world. Yeah. Fall under hell control. Trying to activate Argent Tower to bring Hell's army. Okay, we're going to the surface of Mars to destroy the tower. I mean, Doomguy is not like just a competent guy killing demons.
Olivia is using the tower to drill a doorway into their world. You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
But he's hyper competent. That's what I mean. Like, whales are cool
Untethered cross-dimensional activity is a
on the fact that they're pretty big and they're like the biggest animals around.
when journeying onto the rocket surface.
I feel like a dog that's slightly bigger is not as impressive as a whale. Although a dog that's bigger than other dogs is cooler. The same way that the agents from the Matrix wearing suits is cool. Because they are fighting people armed with all kinds of weaponry, but they wear suits. Which technically just shouldn't fit. But it's already associated, I guess, maybe subconsciously, with things that are competent. Like, they are dressed not as regular security people, but they are dressed like Secret Service security people because they're wearing suits. Damn. I'm gonna have to make a hypercut of me being in the middle of no danger and still managing to kill myself off a cliff. he on top of me? Oh no, he's right behind. Looks healthy. How much longer to eliminate 15 in before the timer expires? Sure, how far can that be? Scary. I'm not keeping track. Nice. Yeah, we need some rails over here. They don't have ocean in hell. That Zoom guy is real enemy. He hates demons, but they have very little chance of killing him. I mean, I have died to a Hell Knight once, I think, as of right now. And I have died from Cliff like 4 or 5 times already. Generic demon that run over here, where you are. Confused with Eternal. Oh yeah, no, this is not even Hell. This is not actually Hell. This is Mars. We're not there yet, but I'm sure we'll join them in Hell soon enough. Oh yeah, I guess it's not right of me to say that Hell doesn't have ocean, Mars doesn't have ocean. That's what happens when we let Super Evil Company make the clip. Where you at? Hang is there? Okay, speaking of demons that weren't able to kill me, there we go. That's what I get for not using the rocket launcher, but I will continue to use the grenade. Exploding barrels are getting me cooked, and it's probably because I have been avoiding the upgrade. That reduces the damage that I received earlier. Oh, give me your back. Did they change the spawn location of this guy? Super Evil Company sounds like 2 familiar, yeah. they do the greatest crimes of them all. They sacrifice people to the devil, plural probably. They mine entire planets, probably poor vacations for the workers. They don't put enough guard ratings. And that is not cool. Sometimes I feel like the imp can read where I'm moving, which is nice. I was so certain that there was another one behind me. Guess not. Right, hearing voices from hell. What else did I expect in this location? I can still hear one of these bastards growling. Alright. Moving on, where did the upgrade robot go? It went down there. Seemingly a spot that I can get into. Where is my upgrade? Alright. I feel like I'm gonna be using the heat blast far more often, but locking on rockets sounds nice. And there is food upgrades, scanning technology is fine. Power up effectiveness, I'm not using much power ups. Environmental, let's not get exploded by barrels. This seems to be happening more often than I would like to admit. Don't join your super evil company if they refuse to put guard railings in space. I guess it really goes to show it's the little things, right? Like, company doesn't care for human lives. You can tell because they're human demons. No, you can tell because don't follow regulations. If they're gonna be summoning demons anyway, why would they care, right? Go to show. Upgrades, people, upgrades. don't think I've been lacking ammo or health. I'm a simple individual. You give me HP, I get more HP. Gonna... What weapon was that? Oh, those were rockets for the rocket. Okay. Let's see what they got to offer. Give me that pint. Working time. Seems to be it for this local creature. 150 from 125. This one seems closer to me right now. Is there a way to get there though? Super secrets. How did I miss it? What is this, a map? Ah, that's me, I already got it. Got that. Argent Silk, yeah. Orange means I picked it up already. Going in circles is my passion.
We're only temporarily disabling the tower. You need to remove each lens individually.
Sounds like punching it.
Carefully release the hinges.
Warning. Energy contamination detected.
Destroying the production of Argent energy isn't necessary.
Seems like a good idea. Open sesame. What's behind door number 1? Really haven't been using enough of the chainsaw because I keep finding chainsaws laying around. Who sent chainsaws into space? The UAC was really just...
You must stop. The hell energy is unusable without the filters.
Warning.
What
Energy
you are
contamination
destroying
detected.
is more valuable than you can possibly imagine. It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource.
I don't think that's helping his point. reach. Alright. Unlimited energy resource gets kicked in the mouth. More HP won't save me from fall damage. That is correct. Screw you, man. That's what guardrails are for. And that way I jump where there are not. Can I make that jump? Feels like it's not made for me to arrive there. Let's not get creative with that. But objective is over here. Follow this. Left and then to the right. New door reveals new secrets.
Demonic breach detected. Demonic threats of critical levels.
This is not the power up I thought this was. Funnily enough, I quite like how they keep shooting the laser even after I broke their faces. Really sells the whole dying while pulling the trigger bit. Does this work on him? What's up? Energy shields don't protect from chainsaw. Is that what the UIC was bringing chainsaws here? Godstream? Yeah, Godstream. Good works too. Organize whatever you're doing. May your trips bring you many handrails. Killer sand. Yeah, go make them hyper efficient. That will make them cooler. As a final thing regarding dinos and hyper efficiency, I believe putting blood on the dinos was a way to convey that they actually did use them to defend themselves. So covering the dinos in bloody spikes meant that the dinos were really good at defending themselves. They were constantly fighting other dinos. We're gonna get that out there. Put spikes in your dinos. That means they are efficient. Says me.
Warning. Energy contamination at critical levels.
Max out health. What the hell are you?
Demonic breach detected.
Probably mog over here. Where you at? Whoever conceived grenades
We spent decades perfecting the science,
or shotguns.
selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. We solved an energy crisis. The world had no answer
Yeah, man, I don't think that's convincing anybody.
for. It works. You cannot do this.
Watching. Secret powers. On to me. One more thing over there and a long way back. Time between bursts. I'm not using. I don't even have the upgrade for that one. Much nothing as it display. Next creature we see is getting as many rockets as it can take to the face. Still haven't found my way into that place. Energy cells for the plasma. Cool things are cool things that aren't. Am I gonna waste this thing in 8 HP? Yes. Up. All of these and its secrets have been revealed. I'm gonna have to run all the way back here. I was somehow so convinced that this place was actually gonna lead me to the outside. At least Dunga is plenty fast on his own. From here on out, getting top of this thing. I am missing some text. Give me. I have not actually read all the entries in the demons, but I am very curious. I found the world building from Doom quite interesting. If you just want to gun down demons, you can. But you want to know why, it's nice. On one hand, I can understand what this doctor Samuel was going for. I mean, infinite energy can solve any number of issues. Marshall. But there's gonna be like a line, right? Like, oh, you're gonna get infinite energy, but it's potentially harmful to like the seafloor. It's one thing. Like you're gonna get infinite energy, but you have to potentially gonna experience infinite demons. It doesn't sound like a good thing. Nice. Mamnos has the quickest hand in the West, but it was good enough for the challenge. The powers of hell. I only have one slot. Look by completing 4 room trials. Alright. Range, you can start drop items. Oh. Absolute secrets that I did not need to see. Who wants to eat rocket machine gun? You want to eat rocket machine gun? Nice. I'm not certain, but I believe that's Berserker. Get over here. Trapped in here with me.
Questioning your faith? We all have doubts from time to time.
Well,
UAC Magus is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the chat.
really don't want to be getting emotional support from a wizard. I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad thing on the first glance. And if you wonder when that's coming from, it's from the intercom. Just mention something about the Magus providing emotional support. I don't think that's how we want to go about it. Putting 3 points, that's enough for explosive barrel immunity. Yes, I am done.
Remember, the 12th Council of Nine is always watching you.
It seems like we have gotten most, if not
If
everything.
stopping our energy production is what you want, then you need only to destroy this last filter, and Argent energy will no longer exist in this solar system. We will be back at square one.
I mean, come on, Samuel Hayden. You already know how to make
You
this
have
thing.
no idea what you have just done.
Olivia is still alive. I've detected her life signature at the Argent Tower. She has removed one of the accumulators from the tower base. It has a unique energy signature that we can track.
Well, that's it then. There's nothing else to be done.
Well, he made the whole facility and he powered all of the devices. Shooting he already... I missed a field drone. I'm gonna be lacking upgrades here. Stop the production of fire energy. Delay the horde portal from hell. Still attempt to bring the armies of all to this dimensional. You appear to taking the accumulator atop of the Argent Tower and place to use it to open a transdimensional drift. Blowing open a portal into this room. If he himself worked with this technology...
Access points to the tower were destroyed in the explosion. The pipeline is damaged but still intact. There are thrust boots in the maintenance hangar. You can use them to traverse the pipeline.
They made this tech. I presume they have it written down somewhere. So it's not like Argent energy production is destroyed forever. We can surely this is the 9000.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
I need the boots, right? Things gonna make
Completed in
sense.
2127, based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Inductor, is the UAC's crowning achievement.
Double jump, let's go. Delta V.
Argent Energy, give yourself to the cause.
Did they record all the evil intercom sacrificial business before or after they decided to turn into demons?
Completed in 2127, based off a prototype developed by Samuel Hayden's research team. The Argent Tower, also known as the Argent Inductor, is the UAC's crowning achievement.
He made the whole thing himself, he can just do it again. Super shotgun to eliminate 30 unwilling before the timer expires. I don't think I even had that shotgun, did that? Alright. Solution is to keep walking. Almost there. Value of ammo received from demons and items. I've only gotten a single ammo upgrade and I haven't actually felt that I'm lacking any ammunition. It is a very different experience from Doom Eternal's different pace. Also, I played Eternal on console, so at some point I'll probably play it here. Because I haven't done the DLC. And I would very much like to try it on PC instead. Demons playing can get actually pretty tough on that one. Better not to. Yep. The world has suddenly increased in appearance. Show me your secrets. Who's putting these things here? Probably should have gone for health, but it also refills the armor that we don't have right now, so nothing on it, nothing on here is wasted. Double jump reminds me, who came up with double jump? That's been a very quite an old feature, isn't it, in video games? Did Mario came with double jump first? The thing that I recall the most having double jump. What the hell? If you think I will not knife you with a grenade, you are mistaken. Ah, I now have the power to jump in the air. It is not as easy to have me fall off cliff no more. Hell yeah. Come on, where the demons at? This looks safe. Did I found the one place that you can actually cook yourself in? And believe it? Can I rocket myself outside of this situation? I can one way. Alright. If I don't fall from the cliff, I manage to put myself into a home. These are a set of skills that you will only find here. What is better, to be born good or to fall off a cliff? In the level where you are supposed... It's supposed to be open enough for me to fall off a cliff and I instead choose to get stuck. Falling off cliffs, my specialty. I have not been keeping count, but maybe I should. Let go of the space bar if I want. Actually, climb stuff. The fact that they had me use the super shotgun on the previous challenge makes me believe that I've actually missed the super shotgun somewhere. The music's trying to swell up, but the gameplay that I'm doing here is nowhere near as intense as it needs to be. I just know there are secrets back here. There is no secret. This is obvious. Come on. I'm missing at least one of you, aren't I? Electrify projectile stuns demons. C+. Excuse me. Oh, she's right there. Whole exoskeleton and everything.
That's an Argent accumulator she's carrying. She'll try to use it to open a portal manually into hell.
While the Argent Tower is non-functional, the connection to their dimension is still viable. We are at great risk, Dr. Hayden.
Worrying on, she opens a portal to hell. The only thing she's gonna do is let me in.
Hello, and welcome to the UAC, home of the patented Argent Energy Filtration System developed by Dr. Olivia Pierce. We are the only corporation with this technology, able to convert pure hell energy into clean, controllable Argent energy. It powers this facility and is broadcast throughout the universe from Argent Tower, providing all the energy your family needs to live a fun and productive life on Earth and the surrounding colonies. But we can't do it alone. It takes a team to make it happen. A team of people full of energy, potential energy. Unleash your potential with the UAC. Thank you for your interest in Argent Energy.
using anything with thwart power, it's that was quite quick. Missing a secret back there. Health pack's fine, data pad, I can live without that. Good old festival. Killing myself with a door, fine. I don't need no demons. I can just explore this facility on my own and kill myself in the process. The machinery on the Origin Tower is far more dangerous than anything you could possibly find here. All of these demons play second fiddle to irresponsible business owners. Once again, cool things that look effective at what they do, which I guess is messing around with Origin energy.
Unsafe level. Lockdown in effect.
Alright, let's get to this. Nice. Lots of jumping, very little actually dodge. Immediate. They also brought a sawed these people are selling chainsaws and sawed shotguns in their state-of-the-art facilities. The rest of them. Kind of hit.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Something's... Oh, nice. Your brain kicks in. It seems to be not now. Get on that green thing. Okay. It gets me high enough for that. Supposed to be getting on the roof or on the door? No, invisible wall says no. Door lock. Ah, this one seems to actually be online with this. Well, the answer was just waiting. Off we go into new heights. Where is this?
The accumulator's energy signature indicates that it is nearing the top of this Argent facility.
If she ruptures that accumulator near the Argent beam, she could open a portal to their world that we will never be able to close.
That sounds like not a good time. Are there any secrets that I should know of in this floor? Not on this floor, it seems. Secrets? No secrets.
Demonic presence without safe levels. Lockdown in place.
You getting the chainsaw? Peekaboo. Yes, those health pickups health healed less than I expected. It's not where I was a moment ago.
Demonic presence at unsafe levels. Lockdown in effect. Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Damn it, those moments when the music kicks in.
The road to hell is paved by Argent Energy.
Baiting drone. Do you think if Doom Guy just sticks his hand into the Argent Energy beam, does he just get like infinite power, or doesn't work like that? Must get. I mean, there is the possibility of an overload, I guess, right? You little robot are now my only friend. Ignoring the other robot then. Please make sense to me. This is awesome. Mysterious device works mysteriously. Secrets that they don't want me to know. Probably this one. I see you, you little shit. Well, this answers my question. No, Doom Guy cannot in fact just jump into that stream of fire. If he did, it seemingly set him on fire. He wasn't that smart. Neither was him. I can reach him. Oh, secret room. Oh, and this is rich from the side. There's a secret here and I'm not understanding. Guess I gotta go inside. So close to that. Come on, get over here. Excuse me. Is there a reason why the floor was not real for a moment right now? Demonic activity detected. Obvious or is obvious, except for the person who's not looking for it. I just... Yeah. Works every time. All right. Mysterious home, mysterious device. Let's check what this room has to say. Armed with a combat tower and eliminating within with explosive barrel damage before the timer expires. Doesn't look that complicated. Not sure how I was killing myself with that. I thought I was immune to barrel explosions. Did I really just got hit by the demons, or are demon barrels not allowed? Demons remain in staggered state, increase the value of ammo received from demons and items, increase the effectiveness of equipment. Sure, more ammo. Deepest lore. Map. Hit blast. Shots on opponents will build hit much faster. Significant resist weapons recovery from hit blast. Increase the amount of heat that can be contained. Not enough points for that. Not enough points for this. Not enough points for that either. Perfect. Almost got turned into goo. Mega health. Oh, wow. That's 200 armor, 200 HP. Were they using Argent energy to produce all these medical... Well, I'm making questions when the answer is right there. This one I will find out. Delta being warnings, field UC personnel artifacts, what is this? The marine case. No. Mega help. What is this? Stimulant is the first and so far only successful fusion of UAC technology and the arcane science behind Argent stimulants. When consumed, it bestows additional stamina and endurance to the user, effectively giving them more life. The effective is achieved by first vaporizing the nitrogen adrenaline solution, demagnetize Argent stimulant, and then the resulting concussion is extremely volatile. The product must be absorbed immediately to avoid combustion. It explodes. Must be absorbed immediately to prevent the notable that the stimulant can be administered to humans successfully, although it does shorten overall lifespan significantly. Attempts to administer the solution to demons have proved unsuccessful. The demons suffer agonizing death moments after ingestion. Why are they trying to buff demons? Because they're evil, I guess. You cannot hide from me. Reveal the secrets of full armors and reveal the secrets of full weapons. Everything else.
You cannot stop me from claiming what I am owed!
Those sounds like the words of someone who is afraid of me stopping them. Secret floor. Ooh. I recall Gauss cannons and rail rifles are not actually the same thing. In fact. Rail rifles actually requiring a rail that magnetizes the projectile that's touching both ends of it in order to accelerate it, while Gauss rifles only make the acceleration through magnetic fields affecting the object in question, projectile in question. Not sure what difference this makes under these circumstances. Oh no, it does make a difference now that I remember. The important bits between Gauss rifle and a railgun is that a railgun damages as far as the ones that are real, I believe. The rail itself, while Gauss guns do not, because they are not in constant friction with the projectile. Random lore out of space guns that we do not get use. Oh, I think these two use the same ammo.
Dimensional event in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Story 4, dimensional event intent. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think I was winning. Alright, they have committed the cardinal sin of putting Doomguy in hell. Isn't doing that in the first place how they got...
He is here.
this? By this I mean me. Excuse me, that whole thing they've been trying to avoid all this time. I'm gonna save out for the infinite micro missiles. High tech. Are any of those alive in any capacity?
We'll set up a portal device at the tomb. Use the light poles to mark our path.
Hey, that's our robot ally. I was gonna say friend, but I don't really think Doomguy considers him his friend. Don't actually have the sniper. Mysterious ghoul. While it's green, it's not the same green as other ghouls, so I presume it's not anywhere near as friendly. That's all. Yellow keycard by in hell. Oh, regular. Ooh. Solo shotgun in the mouth. Never fail. A little bit overkill, but I don't use them often enough. Not sure how this hell security works. Is they just you can kill them, you can go through. Doesn't sound particularly safe, but who am I to complain? As long as I kill them, they think it's cool. That didn't work. Demon Skull didn't open demon door. Oh, had to be there. Oh. All right. Where are we at? Door that does not open with this. Yellow door, blue door. Seemingly no door. It doesn't count. Has to be something very obvious that I just completely miss out of no reason, right? Yeah, like the giant hole, okay. Okay. Being able to see is not a requirement. Okay, no, it wasn't. In the open area that I'm missing. Another floating rock. Floating rock over here. Floating rock over here, alright. Not what I opened either. What the hell did that school open then? I'm missing a demon. Sometimes it be like that. Blindness is free. So anyone can have it. Not just me, not just you. The power of hell compels me. Open up.
In the first age, in the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened, one stood, burned by the embers of Armageddon, his soul blistered by the fires of hell, and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. In his ravenous hatred, he found no peace, and with boiling blood, he scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. He wore the crown
Can't get what people get corrupted by demons. You hear that voice telling you, maybe you should go, you know, kill people a little. Sounds far more compelling. Get back here. Oh, oh well. Seems like the body can only survive 2 Hell Knights. My idea, or every time a Hell Knight shows up for the first time I die. You're just too cool. Go downstairs. Who needs gasoline when you got rockets? Humanity was really trying to put those demons on rocks. They really saw the Hell Knight jumping around and throwing plasma out of its hands, and they were like, you know what we need? We need to give them rocks. Can I make that jump though? Yeah, we can. Because, of course I did. This right here is gonna be one of many. That's gonna be the first video on my channel. Every time I just jump into the abyss. Speaking of the abyss, this is an interesting depiction of hell, but well, we've seen a bunch of dead people around here. And we've seen some demons with plasma launchers. It definitely is a bit of a departure from all the demons. Oh. I see an awful little amount of tortured souls. The demons around here seem to be very jobless. I mean, they're not torturing souls of the damned or anything. There is a remnant around here. Right. The only hands that I could catch were my own. Where are you? I can hear your demoning. I need one. Alright. Should go for the shotgun. plus shotgun. While it sounds nice, I don't think it works. Reveal unto me the secrets of hell. Do the keys teleport back to where they were? I know I saw an upgrade. I don't know if I was confused with the logo, but I was fairly certain I could see one of the Praetorian guards in this location. Oh, I got confused. Is there a challenge out of my head? Looks so wide I can shoot him from afar with a super shotgun and not miss. Human technology seems far more stable than I would expect. Fire burns. It had to happen. Hesitation is defeat. And then I hesitated. Oh, I already have enough. There was something. No. Machine. Where are you? Speak 4 different demons in 5 seconds. That sounds. Dead wrong. That is what it's all about. Running to my entire ammunition supply. They didn't throw me the hell. Good to know it doesn't just work like that. I need to start chainsawing those there. How does this work? So I already got the master. I feel like the pawns here on the side kills are same one. There are door over there. Should have gone for the key. My obsession with micro missiles, it's proving the opposite of effective. Secret out there, and I'm constantly avoiding going there. And I was avoiding coming here. This is the one Hell Knight that I missed. You're getting chainsaw. I almost there. Let's do it. Okay, what is it? I wonder if part of this ease of use with health technology is related to the people just using health tech to modify Slayer's armor when he was trapped. Or is it just hashtag hell magic? Do not ask questions.
Tempered by the fires of hell, his iron will remains steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak. For he alone was the Hellwalker, the unchained predator who sought retribution in all quarters, dark and light, fire and ice, in the beginning and the end. And he hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty, for he passed through the divide as none but demon had before.
So, Doomslayer is him. Absolutely news or no? Is that the arena that we were in a moment ago? Mobile turret, transform the weapon barrels into mobile turret. It will stall if it overheats. Zoom and charge high damage shot. Who am I kidding? I'm gonna get a turret. Of course I have to grab the turret. There was really no other choice. There is forward and there is back. They are important. Cannot miss out on collectibles. A Doom Guy first edition of himself. Oh, this was in fact the place that I was already at. And there wasn't even that much flare, I just had to walk the stairs. And what is that entire section? A door? It's a door, goddammit. Backtracking 10,000. So Robot Man walked into hell. Am I running in circles? I am. God damn. Okay. Use the map, people. Otherwise, you end up running into the same spot multiple times. What is the difference? Oh, challenges. Aha, an excuse. You see, I was completely lost. I was looking for. Challenge to complete. Heavy assault rifle to weaken and perform death from a rock kills on 3 Hell Knight before timer expires. Okay, that sounds. That was way easier than the previous ones. Might wanna get grabbing loot or instead equipment items. What are equipment items? Grenades? Increase the distance the seek and destroy can be initiated. Yes. Flying toward demons from far away, it's the key, and it also surely will help me reach higher places that I usually miss. Place that I've already been multiple times. What even is this gore? Sounds like demons who wants to take the minigun. Where are you with that creature? I almost jumped into a cliff again. Well, at least it seems like it wasn't an instant death cliff. Weird map glitching. Seems like there was far more to this arena than I thought. Yes, all arenas become kinda short when you just wild damage the Hell Knight away. Well, Barons of Hell. Barons of Hell, Hell Knight, yeah, Barons of Hell. What am I looking at? Down there, there's a power. I don't really feel like I need a power up right now. So might as well just keep going. Get off my face. I am he who wields the rocket launchers. What? Works every time. Am I avoiding secrets? What the hell? I'm finding them, it seems.
And in his conquest against the blackened souls of the doomed, his prowess was shown. In his crusade, the Seraphim bestowed upon him terrible power and speed, and with his might, he crushed the obsidian pillars of the blood temples. He set forth without pity upon the beasts of the nine circles, unbreakable, incorruptible, unyielding. The Doom Slayer sought to end
Doom Guy go pick divine powers as well. Seems fair. Was someone actually attacking me? I think just Hell's ambience, I guess. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Damn, their melee hit. Alright, we discovered a new kill animation. I was when one of them didn't cut it, the solution was more. Isn't there another creature here? Well, this is an issue. Yeah, we'll start seeing this one. Found it odd that I had not seen him before. Those two demons. Rest, we decrease transformation time, bullets penetrates targets. Increase the amount of heat that can be contained with little potential damage. I want that one. The barrels of hell are here, but this time I am ready. Okay. Maximum power. Right, just gonna appear some demons. Secrets? No secrets. Well. So you brought me here, you robot man, you. Getting a little bit romantic with this man. But you clearly didn't set me free right then and there. You knew what this was going to be about. Well, it's almost 3 hours now. So I believe this has been going long enough. Quite enjoyable to be slaying demons. Quite enjoyable to be slain by a couple of demons. Quite not that enjoyable to be falling off cliffs, but that one is completely on the demons. I'm gonna blame demons, yeah. Satan himself is taking control of this and pushing me slightly over the edge. Every time I complain about Ocean not being present, we go straight to hell, where they just got platforms over 2 meters high, and absolutely no safety equipment. Well, if you would like to find railings in the future, file a petition to put railings on hell. That should definitely help everything and everyone. That's also the dam, demons themselves, everyone is gonna enjoy it. Railings are good for your soul, and it saves the Doomslayer whenever he's trying to fight for it. With that, I guess I'll leave you. You find things cool, leave in the comments below if you're watching this in the future, or right now, I guess. You can wait a couple minutes until this is completely over. Why do you find things cool? I still believe something about being hyper efficient is basically what makes things cool, and things that are not cool become cool when displayed on characters that display themselves being hyper competent at things, and that just gets ingrained in our heads. Something, society, shoot every demon you see. Don't do it against people, and if you do it, don't blame it on me. Have a good one. I hope you enjoyed our little trip to hell. We'll be continuing our next trip to hell probably next week, maybe around Monday. Yeah, Monday. We'll continue our trip to hell on Monday. See you on the next one. And I'm gonna press save and quit instead of ending this. See you.